What is going on, traders? Welcome back to our channel Trendline Forex here with a very interesting topic today. We're going to be talking about getting funded and being a funded trader overall. So this is something that a lot of people are talking about, and it became very popular recently, right? Especially with all those platforms coming out, offering different challenges, different account sizes and stuff like that. And it's becoming a very competitive environment. Okay, now I recently became funded with my Forex funds and another prop firm as well, which I'm probably going to do a separate video on. But today we're mainly going to be talking about my Forex funds. We're going to have a look at the screen, have a look at my dashboard. I'm going to show you the certificate so you can actually see that I passed the challenge as well. And most importantly, I'm going to show you a couple of the trades, a few of the trades that I took that helped me to pass this challenge, right? Before we proceed though, I want you to understand something. That's what a lot of people struggle with. Okay, now in order to become a funded trader, and not just that, but being able to generate profits from a funded account, you've got to have, I would say, it all comes down to three main things. We're talking about money management as the first one, because if you can't manage money, if you can't manage those accounts, if you can't properly manage risk, then there's no way you're going to be a successful trader. And we're not only talking about prop firm trading, we're talking about trading in general. It doesn't matter if this is your personal account, if it is a funded account. Matter of fact, if that's a funded account, it's going to be even more difficult for you to generate profits if you can't properly manage risk, right? So that's the first thing. Then it comes down to having a profitable strategy. And what am I talking about here? So I don't talk about watching a video and trying to trade that same strategy that you just watched, right? And although I'm going to show you some of my entries, some of my exits, what grounds I took the trades based on, I'm not trying to give you a strategy to start trading right away. I'm talking about a back-tested strategy or forward-tested strategy. And in fact, forward testing works much better for me. And that's because whenever I back-tested a certain strategy, I always have much better results than when I actually start trading that strategy. And I'm not sure if that makes a lot of sense, but if you've done it yourself, you know what I'm talking about. So my personal strategy right now, when I back test my strategy, I have amazing results, and that's what I expected to have at first when I started trading it. But then I saw it's much different when it comes down to live trading, especially, you know, large accounts. Okay, so forward testing your strategy means that you have specific set of rules on why you should enter a trade, when you should enter a trade, exit a trade, how to properly manage your trade, how much to risk on each entry, whether there's going to be scale-ins or not, all that good stuff, right? That's a trading plan. This is a trading strategy. So once you have that, then you start trading that for the next 3, 6, maybe even 12 months. You can trade that on a demo account, or even better, you can trade that on a live account with just a small deposit, right? That's going to help you with getting used to emotions when trading a live account. And I think that's much better than backtesting a strategy. So that's the second part. Okay, so first, like I said, money management, then we have profitable strategy, and I would say the third thing, which actually comes with experience, is discipline. Because you can't have the first two if you don't have the discipline to execute it. Okay, we're talking about money management, we're talking about trading strategy. And that is exactly why you need to backtest or forward test a certain strategy, because that's going to help you with the discipline. Let's say you're going through a losing streak. When you know that for the past 6 or 12 months this strategy has been making money, then it's not going to bother you that much that you are currently in a losing streak. All you got to know is that you've got to stick to your trading plan, you've got to stick to your strategy, and eventually you're going to come out on top and you're going to make money, whether it be at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the next 3 months. And once you become profitable, consistently profitable, and very confident with your strategy, that's when you should be taking up on a challenge. Otherwise, you're most likely going to fail and basically lose money, because becoming a funded trader also requires money. You've got to pay for that challenge. And I know that most of the companies give you 100% refund. Some of those companies out there, they actually give you 125% refund on your challenge fee. But until then, you've got to pass that challenge, and it normally takes 10% in a matter of month, and then 5% in the next 2 months. And that's when you become a funded trader. So ask yourself, when was the last time you made 10% in a month? If you've done it, then you're probably a step ahead of everyone, right? But if you haven't, then I think you've got to try doing that on a demo account, or like I said, a small live account. right? And that's going to give you the confidence that you can actually pass the challenge. So this is going to be a topic that we're going to cover more frequently on this channel, and if that's interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Also, leave a like on this video and don't forget to leave a comment as well. Let me know, what do you think of those prop firms? Are you a funded trader yourself? And if not, do you want to become a funded trader? Okay, in the future we're going to talk about payouts, different strategies that you can use, money management strategies as well. Why not, right? And I'm going to try to keep this one short and simple. So let's hop onto the chart. We're going to have a look at some of the trades that I took that helped me pass this challenge. Alright, so let's have a look at my account dashboard. Okay, now this is the second phase of the challenge where you have to make 5% in a matter of 60 days, I believe. I managed to do that much quicker, and I'm currently on a funded account. Matter of fact, in about 2 weeks, it's my payout time. So we'll see if I'm gonna have some profit to request my payout, because right now I'm doing some other challenges as well, and this funded account is now in a little bit of profit, as I am gonna be waiting for my challenge fee refund. Okay, and to be honest, I'm not even trading this account right now, as I am busy doing some other challenges. But let's have a look at this. So you start with your initial deposit of 100k, and you've got to make 5k, like I said, in about 60 days or something like that. So as you can see, I've passed this. I can click on my certificate up here, and it's going to show up my certificate that I've passed the evaluation challenge here. And this is basically something that everyone gets once they go through phase 1 and phase 2 successfully. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna have a look at some of the trades that I took. Now I believe that every single trader should have one of those spreadsheets. It doesn't have to be the same as mine, could be totally different. There's plenty of ways of how to create one of those spreadsheets, but whether you are back testing, forward testing, or trading live already, you've got to have all your trades put into a spreadsheet like this, because then you can come back and see what kind of mistakes you've made. How could you potentially improve your trading, your entry technique, whatever it is, and that's how you become better and better as a trader, right? So let's have a look at some of the trades that I took. We're gonna have a look at some of the last ones, right? Because these are the most recent trades. So I believe this might be the last trade that I took on this challenge. I'm not really sure. I actually have another spreadsheet as well. But like I said, this is very, very important. I would recommend to each one of you guys to go online, download one of those spreadsheets. It's normally called Forex backtesting spreadsheet or something like this. My own spreadsheet is one that we've made here at Trendline Forex, but you don't have to use this one. You can use any other one as long as it works for you. All right, so my strategy is based on trading with the trend mainly. Sometimes I would take a trade against the trend, but I really need to have a very clean setup. If not, I always try to stick with trading with the trend. I'm waiting for breakouts, pullbacks, and then I want to see some rejection. So what does rejection means? It means that I want to see some long wicks rejecting higher or lower levels, depending whether I'm selling or buying. So let's say, for example, we are looking at a downtrend here. This is the hourly time frame on gold. And so I was looking to take a short trade, right? So what we have here is price pushing down, right? Breaking below this previous low right here, and it then gives me a pullback. Now at the end of the pullback, what we have here is we have a long rejection wick to the upside, and I actually took a sell entry here where I got stopped out, but then I took another sell entry because I had another wick basically rejecting above the previous one right here. So this, according to my strategy, is a valid entry signal, and then I took that next entry as well. Okay, so I got stopped out on the first one. I placed my stop loss just above the rejection wick, and I'm looking for price to continue lower. Okay, normally I would find my target levels using some tools such as supply and demand zones, support and resistance levels, psychological round number levels, whatever it is where price could potentially reverse or at least react in some way. That's where I would close my trade. Now this was a quick one. Let's have a look. So my target was initially 5R, which means 1 to 5 on this setup, but I actually ended up closing this trade at 2.1R. Alright, so let's have a look at another trade. Now it looks like I've got a loss here, so we're gonna have a look at the losing position as well and see what's wrong with it. Alright, now sometimes I get the entry, I take the trade, I get stopped out just by a little bit just because I'm using aggressive stop losses, and then price goes in my favor, and that's just part of the business. Alright, so if that happens with you and you feel frustrated, you don't know what's going on, you don't know why you're losing when the market is actually going in your direction, it happens. It literally happens to everyone. It happens to me as well. So I had a couple of entries here. This is my first entry. You can see exactly the same pattern here. So we've got price pushing to the downside, right, below this support level at 1654. Price breaks below that, it comes with a pullback, and if I have to be honest, I had a valid entry here, all right, but I don't like entering with such a massive wicks. Right, although it gives me an entry signal, it gives me what I want to see, it just doesn't provide me with such a good risk to reward ratio. Whereas, you know, if I'm waiting for a wick like that, then I've got to enter a trade on the open of the next candle. So that's pretty much what happens here. I place my stop loss just above this wick right here, and as you can see, price drops down. Now, we've already broken below this previous low, and this is, I believe, the trade that we just looked at previously. All right, I get stopped out here and then get another winning position. So let's have a look at another trade. Let's see this one. 2.2R on this one. I would not recommend to any one of you guys to use my strategy. There are some additional stuff that I like to use when I'm trading it. If you want to learn exactly how to trade my strategy, make sure to get in touch with us, or head over to our website trendlineforex.com. Have a look at the courses, but it's probably best just to get in touch, and I'll be happy to explain to each one of you what exactly I'm looking for. If you want to join the mentorship program, then that's great. I believe that I can make pretty much anyone you know, a consistently profitable independent trader. And I'm talking about those of you who are willing to put in the work, who are willing to back test or forward test their strategy, see that they're making money for a certain period of time, and then if you want to become funded, you can definitely do that. If you want to trade your own personal account, I would say that's even better. So, you know, if you want to take your trading to the next level, definitely get in touch with us, and we're gonna make you a funded trader in literally no time. All right, so what we have here is a drop to the downside. This is again the hourly time frame on gold. I'm mainly focusing on gold and pound dollar. I would take a trade on a different instrument every now and then, but most of the time, you know, I'm trading pound and gold. So what we have here is, I was expecting that the market will continue to the downside based on my top-down analysis that I share on YouTube as well, by the way. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure to do so. And when we're expecting that the market will continue to the downside, then we drop down to a lower time frame and we start looking for entries. All right, so this is the hourly chart. We had this massive drop to the downside, price and started trading sideways, and I'm not sure if my entry was on the hourly chart here or it's just my screenshot that is on the hourly time frame, but I'm pretty sure if you look at the chart right here and drop down to the 30-minute or the 15-minute, there are some rejection wicks to the upside, and that's exactly why I've taken this trade. I placed my stop loss just above this rejection wick as it is a little bit higher than my entry signal, and then I placed my target based on previous support and resistance levels. Right, at 1670 we have another support level right here, and we've also got a Fibonacci expansion level that is based on this previous impulse to the downside. Okay, so this is a pretty decent trade here, tight stop, really nice risk to reward ratio, and this trade actually brought me a very decent profit. Okay, now I'm not going to show you any more examples. If you want to see how I trade, if you want to see how I analyze the market, if you want to receive my daily setups that I share every single day from Monday to Friday, then you can join our premium channel on Telegram. Like I said, send a message to us on Telegram here on YouTube. If you want to, write us an email. All the contact info is in the description below this video. But this is pretty much what it comes down to. If you want to become a funded trader, you've got to have a proper risk management, you've got to have a profitable strategy, and also discipline to execute the first two. All right, make sure to drop a comment down below. Any question that you may have, you know, write it down in the comment section. I'm going to make sure to answer each one of you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Like I said, if you are interested into becoming a profitable trader, a funded trader if you wish, then definitely subscribe to this channel. There's going to be more videos just like this one coming out very soon. All right, take care everyone. Thanks for watching. please don't forget to watch our last two videos where you can find more valuable information. Check out our channel for more trading related videos. I wish you all a successful trading and I'll see you next time.